going on? What's going on? Why are you hearing about tornado? Because apparently it's broken. Counterplay. Annoying. Etc. Everything under the sun. But like, you can hit it. you have options. Like tornado, you can jump over it if you don't want to interact. You can run away from it. The sucky part about this is when you put it in the training mode, he stops like right there. So he'll go forward a little bit and stop. Usually a Taz will chase you to the ends of the earth. But the thing is, like if you look at the end, he has animation where you can punish him on whiff. He has to do that little spin at the end so you can actually just hit him. That's why, if you're so worried about it, right, you can actually just full on blown run away from it, even if it means that you have to jump off stage a little bit and then jump back on and like punish him, right? So yeah, like you can jump over it, you can roll behind it if necessary. In my case, I can whip him, or of course I can actually just go in and like clear him. Of course, spaced, because if you miss space it and you go all the way in, well, duh, you're gonna get hit. Right there, that actually hit me before my movement came out. So if you feel like you're in that situation, you should try to hold back while you're doing your forward aerial or whatever move that you have. Because all it does is actually, I can just be grounded and take a swing at him. Like it doesn't matter. In my case, a very special case, I can armor it. But as you see, since it has multiple hits, it'll break the armor and then hit me. But if I buffer a move, I can hit him. So I'll end up getting my armor broken, but after that first hitbox of the move comes out and breaks the armor, I can just like hit him. Doesn't matter. That's why it's just like, when it comes to Taz and you know, this discussion over like tornado, I'm just like, whatever. I don't really care. Like in my matches versus Taz, I think there was only one match versus a double Taz team where I was just like, ah, damn, I'm getting hit by tornado a lot. But it wasn't because, oh my god, it's this crazy move that can't be beaten. It was more so because I'm not spacing myself right, you know. But yeah, I understandably, like, I realize how annoying it probably is, especially to like players that are new, low-level players, mid-level players. And there's no arguing that. I just want people to know that there's counterplay out there. Some characters have more counterplay than others, of course. You know, in 6 years of dealing with Meta Knight Tornado, I think at this point in time I'm well equipped when it comes to dealing with moves like this. But I'm gonna pick another character. I'm gonna pick a character without a sword, because obviously if you have a disjoint, it should be easy, right? See, a lot of people, they try to credit the whole tornado thing to, well, you have a Tom and Jerry on your team. Like, yeah, I have a zoner on my team, but what if my partner's on the other side fighting I don't know, Velma, right? And I'm fighting Taz. Like, I have to know how to deal with it myself. And that's the beauty of it. I know how to deal with it myself. I don't need my partner that's a zoner that can counter Taz to help me, because I can just deal with it. I'm trying to think of a character with limbs. Let me actually try the Iron Giant.
Thank you, Sister Avanti. $10. Come
hey,
on,
thank you for $5.
Next time, make it 20. But thank you for that 10.
Like here, he's tornadoing. I can just attack it right there.
Hey, NAKAT, I saw that Instagram smash clip. Your Steve was so clean. You got yourself a new fan. Very inspirational gameplay. I think you could be a professional.
Like right there, I
Have
try
you
to sit on him. I
considered?
can't hit him.
Bye
But if I hit him with the initial, like, smacking down on the car, the first parts of the forward attack, knock him right out of it. I'm gonna try to like forward air it now. I can kick it. Probably can hit him with the end hitbox too. Oops, I spaced back too far. End hitbox didn't come out yet. That'd be more risky. So I think that if I was the Iron Giant, I would actually just try to hit him on startup. Because the longer they hold it, obviously, the longer he turns his body like this, so you can kind of see it coming. But the thing is, if your character's too slow, right, or your character doesn't have a move where you can just knock him out of it, walk away. Walk away and hit him at the end. Jump over him. Hit him from above. Right there, I didn't space myself correctly, so of course I'm going to get sucked into it. And if it's too hard, again, there's options. Like, literally options. You just got to be willing to do them. Iron Giant's keys, if I have that burner, I could actually just burn the ground. If I don't even want to interact, I bet. Burn ground, I'm out of there. Ooh, let me pick another character. One that's not as big. Shaggy. Let's try Shaggy. Oh, right. He starts with a sandwich every single time. How do I throw this again? Right. You just throw a sandwich at it. Punched him right out of it. This is a character that doesn't have a sword, by the way. Obviously, if your timing is off, you get punished. Therefore, you know what that means? Hit the lab. Practice, 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 practice. And again, for the people that are complaining about it, the thing that I agree with is that it's probably not fun to fight, especially because it's just like... So when me and Void are fighting like a double Taz team and they're committed to just doing this the entire match, to me it's funny. I find it funny and I find it to be a free win. I was like, oh, this is a free win. Okay, cool. But it's so like annoying to look at, you know? It's annoying to look at because it's just like, oh my god. You can associate it with someone being scrubby. I feel like that's what players do. They see this and like, oh my god, they're being so scrubby. But I mean, in any game you play, any fighting game, right, there's always going to be that thing that pisses you off visually because it seems like such a scrubby tactic. When in reality, the counterplay is so blatantly there, it's just like, alright, like, I don't care that you're doing this, you're just making my job easier. But that's how I feel, you know? Not everybody's going to feel like that. So, you gotta take into account how other people feel as well. But right here, I'm just doing like a normal, you know, two-piece combo with a biscuit. And it's enough to just knock him out of it entirely. So, yeah, obviously a Taz is not going to just spam it like this. You see how he has like a little method? Move forward, stop in place, and move. Here we go. Move forward, stop in place, and move. Right? You're going to have Tazes that boot that shit up all the way right here. They're going to be like this. Zoom, zoom, bitch. Moving around and everything, right? The beauty is, though, again, their start up to the move. And this isn't me charging it. I'm not holding it at all. This is just me. I'm tapping it. And it's about the same length of animation whether or not you charge it. So you can literally, if you're close enough to him, hit him as soon as he starts to twist his body like that. The best thing about punishing Tazes that like to tornado over and over is the simple fact, once you do that, they don't necessarily know how to play neutral at all. They've only learned how to do that. So once you take this away from them, not only do you make it a free win, baby, but you force them to have to learn the game. Straight up. Like, again, I understand why it's annoying. But see right here, I'm trying to bite it, and I can bite it. Perfectly spaced bite on the tornado, he gets punished. I can just land in him with a spike, right? It doesn't matter. I just ignore that entirely. I'm not gonna try to tornado his tornado because it's, you know, whatever. Jab combos. So basically, the point that I'm trying to prove is, right, and I don't need to go through the entire cast to do this, is that, in my opinion, sometimes, right, just sometimes, there are certain times where something's annoying and it should be nerfed because it's not fun to fight against at all. In this case, I feel like Taz's tornado is being misjudged as a whole, and not a lot is being done to actually improve versus the move. Rather, we just want to get rid of it immediately because reasons. Everybody has their own reasons. So that's why I just said welcome players to pretty much just try to fight against it, try to explore options versus it. Because I think that does things more justice before you nerf it, right? You shouldn't just be like, oh, this makes me uncomfortable, we need to nerf it now. You know what I mean? Like, no, think about it. Is the move truly toxic? If you still think it's truly toxic at the end of this video, then honestly, you're entitled to that. Who am I to tell you, right? I'm just trying to lend you a different perspective while also trying to understand the perspective of others, because at the end of the day, that's what makes humans beautiful. We don't all think the same all the time. So, if you guys have your own methods of dealing with Taz's tornado, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you guys think that Taz is a bit overhyped and he's fine as a fighter, that also in the comments. And if you think NAKAT, we gotta get rid of this shit, well, voice your opinion down below as well. Definitely open to hearing everybody. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace out. Deuces.